So there we go. I'm now recording.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Okay, welcome to the oh, hang on. Where am I? Yeah. The 13th week, the second year, and the video. Now it's a bit of we're having a different discussion tonight, and that will be now this for the moment we'll just call it imaginary. Okay?
Yeah.
Just imaginary.
It's a new project.
So the imaginary thing is, what sort of project would you like to do on a spiritual and humane level? Yes. Given that there were funds available for you to do such a thing, and you would be given the freedom to be able to do that, what you want to do.
Yeah. Well, I wrote a couple of weeks ago about what Kate Middleton started, a little bit about depression, through therapy, and how can we use the practices that we've been working on in the last couple of years in order to prevent depression and help people who are dealing with depression. So how do you think does it sound good for you, or do you have an idea?
It depends what you're going to do with it.
How
are you going to structure it? What's it going to be about? Is it going to be a project about just helping people that are feeling depressed? How would you get this off the ground?
Yeah, because I think it's quite common now since COVID vaccine and this whole pandemic that people are more and more depressed, and more than before, I think so. Yeah. Also the political situation is not very helpful neither. So yeah, I guess. But the vaccines definitely changed a lot of things in humanity.
Unfortunately, we can't talk about vaccines.
Right. No, but I was just saying that there is some sort of division. Like I think we can both agree that there are two groups now available. So one is pro and one is against, and
well, we won't even talk about that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because COVID is not a subject that we can talk about.
We can talk about the lockdown, because the lockdown itself, it was depressive. I mean, it was not a common situation that we were used to, unless there was other pandemics in the past or wars, or important issues. So yeah, I think we can agree on that point, right?
Well, yeah, for whatever reason you want to do this a project, that would be a good idea of on depression. How would you collect people? How would you get to know people? I mean,
well, obviously, I'm already in a group with parents that are dealing with the issues that I'm dealing with right now. Because like I was saying, I mean, a little bit the story of my life, a little bit more, I would say, like the story of my whole life. I think you know it already, David, by now. Everyone, David knows me pretty well because we've been studying together at the same university here in Caen, France. So yeah, when you are in the same group of people and you're dealing with the same issues, you kind of want to exchange about your problems. And I think, yeah, this is a common ground, I could say. Yeah.
Would you want to build a center as part of the project?
Yeah, of course. Why not? I have the place for that. I have a lot of place for that. I speak all the Latin languages. I have to learn Portuguese, but I speak all the Latin languages otherwise, and English as well. So Also, I have good psychology skills, as you know, and I'm a very warm and empathetic person. Like, I can understand everyone's problems. I'm not judgmental. So I will never judge anyone for anything. So yeah, I think these are good arguments to start with.
Okay.
How about you? How do you feel? Not about my project, but about your project.
Well, my projects, started some time ago. Yes.
Oh, really?
The
You didn't mention.
idea. Yes.
Okay.
The the first idea was in the Gambia in Africa.
Right.
Somebody asked me what could I do there for a project? How could I help out? Yeah.
Right.
And this was many years ago. And so
Right.
I came up with a project for the place, which would be building at least one cultural center near to the river of the Gambia. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an amazing project. Wow. I'm in admiration here. I mean, I was before, but that's, I don't know. I'm impressed.
That might never be possible.
About it for a while.
That might never be possible. But I did give all the plans to the Gambian embassy. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Perhaps they won't do it. Perhaps only if I do it myself will it be done. Yes. But that's just one of the projects, and I'll just talk about one of the projects. That project. Yes.
Yeah.
And the cultural centre could have lots of different activities, lots of different educational activities, can have its own garden to do its own gardening. Its own food, a bicycle centre, a garage for parking the bikes and for repairing the bikes. So people could actually get to the centre and have a safe place to put their bike. Yes. All of those ideas I gave to the embassy, which would be a nice project to do if I ever get funding. Yes.
Right.
It's just one.
So you had a project that you exposed to their embassy, and now you're waiting for the response, right?
No. I gave the project to them years ago, and I've not been able to do anything myself with it because I've not got the funding, and I doubt if they would have done anything with it. They were happy with it at the time, but if I could get funding, that would be completely different. Yes, but that's just one of 3 projects. But that's the only one I'd like to mention tonight. Yes.
Is there any way that the British government are supporting this kind of projects?
Well, not that I know of at the moment.
Because
like said, we're just talking
we have a formula called SERFA, and we have to fill it, and then if it's approved, we can receive funding for this kind of project. So that's why I'm asking, is it similar in the UK?
Where is it you were talking?
Yeah, here in France, we actually have a form that we need to fill. It's called formulaire SERFA. And you expose your projects and you fill this form, and then it gets approved for a certain amount that you describe there, because you have to basically describe, well, like you said, how much does it cost the garage or the garden or everything, and then they offer you this opportunity, and then you can take advantage of. Yeah, did you know that you can do this in France?
No,
Or this?
I was thinking of doing it.
Do you know that I'm in a cultural association here? Do you remember?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah. So our association can do that here in France. But
right.
for our association basically, and for activities in France or French territories. So that's what I was asking you, if it's similar in the UK and you can do this as well there.
I'm not too sure about
Wrong.
projects like that
Okay. Well,
in
just
England.
want to know because I don't know British legislation that well. So
But yeah, the Gambian project was started through an association in France.
in France, okay.
But
Okay.
that was a long time ago.
And you never received a response. That's
No,
weird.
but we'll perhaps now we'll chase it up. Yes,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
see.
you should. I think
We'll
you
see
should
how it goes.
involve because this is very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so that's a little bit about projects. Let
You
me.
see, everyone, we don't always talk about tarot cards and spirituality. We also talk about projects.
Okay, so I'll see you next week for the 14th meeting. Yes.
Yeah. Before you close, is there any chance that we can talk about the new book sometime soon, or it's not on your schedule yet?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to close. I'm not going to close our meeting. I'm just going to close the recording, and then we can talk for 10 or 15 minutes.
Right. Okay.
Well, okay.
We'll do that. Yeah.
About
Perfect.
the book. Yes. Oh.
All right.
And this is the book.
Oh, you have it. Oh, that looks amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, you did a wonderful job.
That's one of the books.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll finish there, the recording for tonight, and we'll talk more next time on
Happy birthday, Pisces.
on the spiritual journey and comprehension. Universal
Happy birthday,
comprehension.
Father, Pisces. Okay, bye-bye, everyone. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week. Bye-bye.